so that our families can be provided for. So phase 1, he activates all of these calamities and severe weather. Phase 2, he will persuade men that those who keep the commandments are the ones to blame for the disasters. It is because Sunday is being desecrated. It will be declared that men are offending God by violation of the Sunday Sabbath, and that this sin has brought calamities which will not cease until Sunday observance shall be strictly enforced. So phase 2 is that he will enforce this Sunday law. Thank you. Another one?
This one has lemon.
Thank you. So you see, phase 1 is the occurrence of these disasters, and phase 2 is the blame game. Now, where are we in all of that? Well, we know pretty well, although we're going to show you pictures in just a minute. We all pretty well know where we are in disasters. Haiti, 3 typhoons to the Philippines, plus earthquakes, one right after the other. Hundreds, thousands of people are dead as a result. Bill O'Reilly, Fox News, interviewing a Texas state legislator about the occurrence of Hurricane Katrina and Rita at the Gulf Coast. Mr. Legislator, why are these catastrophes happening to the Gulf Coast? His answer, because we're desecrating Sunday. Now, just consider that for a minute. We are now entering phase 2. So how close are we to be? There's more. Presbyterian minister in Scotland. Why did the tsunami of 2004 hit predominantly Islam, Southeast Asia and Indonesia? Oh boy, that'll wake you up. Pass this around. How come this huge disaster that killed nearly 300,000 people, how come it hit them? Presbyterian minister comment was, because Islam desecrates Sunday. Now see, that really sets a stage for the appearance of apparitions, for the appearance of spiritualistic messiahs that appear in the desert that says we should follow Sunday, follow the papacy, worship according to traditional worship of Sunday keeping, and so forth. That sets the stage for that. And it also, we are entering the blame game. And already, because of the things that happened in Haiti, which are very recent, over 200,000 people have perished in that single earthquake, plus aftershocks. Pat Robertson commented on the fact that Haiti, at some point in their history, made a pact with the devil. And that unless we get back to basic Christian values of worship and so forth, God will continue to punish. You see, we're just entering into the blame game, and the blame game is what results in the setting up of this Sunday law. And as these disasters keep happening one after the other, closer together and more intense, there will be more agitation for Sunday reverence. In Europe, there are 4 countries now, at the urging of the papacy, that have Sunday closing laws for the first time in a long time. Belarus and Russia, Austria, France, and Germany. all have Sunday closing laws with fines attached if you open your business on Sunday. All of these things, now these are businesses. This is not a religious matter. This is only for family and recreation to enforce this Sunday closing law in Europe. But we can all see, can't we, that it's just another step towards fulfillment. Somebody says, well, Jerry, it can never happen in the U.S. under all of the amendments to the Constitution we have for not designating countrywide worship or interfering in religious matters. But it already has happened. We have a precedent already set in the middle 1890s where there were 125 Seventh-day Adventists in jail because of violating Sunday worship laws. And that's when Elder, who was it? A.T. Jones went to Congress and intervened in behalf of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, and God won the case because but my reference on that is in the book The Second Advent Movement by J.N. Loughborough. He records the actual events of Seventh-day Adventists being in jail in violation of a national Sunday law that was going into Congress to be passed. So we have a precedent. It's not that it couldn't happen, it already has happened, and we're told in no uncertain terms in the Bible and the spirit of prophecy that it's coming again. Although church and state will unite their power to compel all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark of the beast, yet the people of God will not receive it. What do you say? We've made a decision because we just read that we should make that decision every day that we happen to think about it, to not follow the dictates of the beast, no matter what it costs us. Now, can you get the mark of the beast today? No, you cannot, because the National Sunday Law is not in enforced mode. But even then, that's in stages. As you study the spirit of prophecy, you will find that they don't want you to work on Sunday. And the spirit of prophecy counsels us, fine, okay, we won't work on Sunday, we won't be offensive to our brothers and sisters of other faiths. So what are we counseled to do? Do evangelism and missionary work on that day. But then the next phase comes and they say, you are forbidden to worship on Saturday and you must worship on Sunday. Then here we stand. We cannot compromise our belief, for it would be to accept the mark of the beast if we do so. If we comply with that forced obedience to a law that we know is totally man-made, we will then be accepting the mark of the beast. So don't think that we can do it now. We're told very explicitly that we cannot receive the mark of the beast today, but that the time will come when we make this eternal decision. And an eternal decision is one that's not reversible. So it's a very serious matter. And as we read in Revelation 15:2, God has said that those that receive the seal of God will stand on the sea of glass with victory over the mark, and over the image, and over the beast, and over the number of his name. Okay, let's have the PowerPoint program now, and I'll do my best to explain